What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about and compare constitutional silver to pure silver. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to answer a subscriber's question and talk about my own personal opinions along with some of the facts regarding 90% silver in comparison to 3/9 or 4/9 fine silver. The question was asked on a video that I posted 2 or 3 days ago, and it says something along the lines of, would constitutional silver from the government be as good as silver bullion? What would you recommend to stack more out of the two? Now, first and foremost, thank you so much for asking the question. I look forward to answering it throughout the course of the video. If anybody else watching right now has a question for me, maybe you're a new stacker and you want to know some facts and information, maybe you're a long-time stacker, you just want to know my opinion on something, hypothetical question, or this or that question, head on down to the comments and ask away. I'd be more than happy to dedicate an entire video to you and answering your question. But now, as for the question at hand, what would I recommend between the two? Personally, as I always say, I wouldn't necessarily recommend anything. I'm here to make recommendations, and it's really not my place to tell people what to stack or what to do with their money. I'm not a financial advisor, so never take anything on this channel as financial advice. However, between the two, there are pros and cons to both, whether it be 90% junk constitutional silver, whether it be 3/9 fine, 4/9 fine, pure silver, coins, rounds, and bars. There's pros and cons to both. Personally, my preference between the two, this is what I've preferred since the very beginning. Since I started stacking, I've learned so much about both types, but this is still my preference. Pure silver. I'm a 3/9 fine, a 4/9 fine kind of guy. I like that pure silver. I like my American Eagles. I like my Canadian Maples. I like pure silver coins. I'm also a fan of rounds. I'm also a fan of bars. But pure silver coins, typically in 1 ounce increments, are really my go-to for a variety of different reasons. I just like the fact that it's pure silver first and foremost. I think it makes the most sense to me. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. I like having coins from all different countries. And not only that, but I like the fact that I stack them in 1 ounce increments. Sometimes I'll pick up a 5 ounce bar, maybe a 10 ounce bar. Never bigger than that though. But my favorite to stack are the 1 ounce increments. They just make the most sense to me. Picking up one, not really someone who's of the fiat mindset, but just in case you are, if you pick up 1 little ounce of silver, you can kind of view it as $20 due to the fact that right now it's worth about 17, 18 bucks plus a premium. You're looking at about 20 bucks per ounce of silver. And I think they're easy to work with. A lot of people ask me questions about large denominations of silver like kilo bars or 50 ounce bars or 100 ounce bars. Those aren't for me. If you want to stack them, do whatever you want, but I'm personally against it. I like the 1 ounce increments or maybe a little bit higher. However, something that I came to realize probably towards the end of 2018, which was the end of my first year of stacking, something that I came to realize was the importance of 90% junk constitutional silver. I had learned that it could be viewed as fractional silver coins. Not silver rounds, not silver bars. Fractional silver rounds and bars carry a very hefty premium for reasons I truthfully do not understand, but they're very pricey. If you wanted to pick up 10 1/10 ounce silver bars, that would be almost twice the amount of dollars you'd be converting into those. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. But I steer clear of them for that reason alone. Also, due to the fact that you don't really necessarily 100% know what they are. If they're rounds or bars, I mean, I might know what they are. Somebody at a coin shop might know what they are. Somebody who's stacking might know what they are. But somebody who isn't overly educated might not be able to recognize them. Which brings me back full circle to coins. I prefer coins over rounds and bars. But the same goes for fractional. I like constitutional silver, even though it's 90%, due to the fact that it's split up. Silver dimes could be viewed as 1/14 of an ounce. Silver coins, silver quarters could be viewed as 1/6 of an ounce. Silver coins, silver half dollars could be viewed as 1/3 of an ounce. Silver coins. So in order to figure out an ounce of silver, it's pretty simple. 3 half dollars, 6 quarters, or 14 dimes. And you can mix and match them up. You can come up with 3/4 of an ounce. You can come up with 6/14 of an ounce. You could do the math and you can use different fractions or whatever just by selecting different coins. And it could be a good way of quote-unquote breaking an ounce or making change for an ounce, as I always say. So I do like 90% constitutional silver for that reason right there. Now, there are some pros and cons, but let's talk about the price really quick. If you wanted to pick up an ounce of silver, like I said, with the American Eagle, you're looking at, give or take, about $20. I mean, it's $17, $18 right now, spot price, plus you got to tack on $2 premium, give or take. You're looking at about $20. But if you want to pick up an ounce of silver with 90%, if you wanted to pick up 14 silver dimes, or 6 silver quarters, or 3 silver half dollars, it deducts the price tag a little bit. Due to the fact that it's just not pure silver, due to the fact that usually they're pretty worn down, they're circulated, they're scratched up, and they're cheaper for that reason alone. I'm assuming it might be some supply and demand type situation. Maybe they're not as desired as pure silver. I want everybody watching right now to head on down to the comments and let me know, what's your preference between the two? I know there's a lot of people out there who stack it about 50-50. There's probably even more people who prefer one over the other. Maybe you're someone like me, you do prefer pure silver, but you stack a little bit of fractional, constitutional silver just to diversify. There's a lot of people out there who avoid pure silver altogether. They want nothing to do with 3 nines fine, nothing to do with 4 nines fine. All they stack is that 90%. And also, there's 40% silver as well, but just for the sake of today's video, I'm just going to talk about 90% because all I stack is 3 nines fine, 4 nines fine, and 90%. Let me know in the comment section down below your preference between the two, pure silver or constitutional silver. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers, so help us out. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, please head on down to the comments and let me know, what's your preference? Do you prefer that pure silver like I do? Do you like the way it looks? Do you like the way it feels? Do you think it would make the most sense for you in the long run? Do you prefer that 3 nines, that 4 nines fine? Or would you rather stack that 90%, maybe even that 40%, due to the fact that it's a little bit lower of a premium? A lot of people like 90% junk constitutional silver because there's a lot of history there. There's a lot to learn. And it's not just the regular silver quarters. There's also the Standing Liberty quarters, the dimes. It's not just the Roosevelt dimes. There are also the Mercury dimes. There's a lot of different options out there. So let me know your preference in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.